Johnson, and this is my model, Gracie. She came in, as you can see in the picture, the color doesn't really show, but she had like 2 inches of outgrowth of her natural, which was like a 5YO, and then she had like this copper color on the bottom that had grown out. So what I did with her is I did a 5BG and changed it quite a bit. She loves it, right?
Yes, I do.
And then I gave her a longer progressive bob cut and just flat ironed it. So it looks really, really different and really, really good. If I say so myself. For her makeup, for her complexion, I put on Desert all around her face. For her blush, I used the Peach Lights. For her eyes, I used Sweet Fieldstone in the crease, and Sweetgrass on the lid, and then Illumination on the upper lid. And then I lined it just like a fourth of the way with moss. And then for her lip liner, I used Maple, and for her gloss, I used Grapefruit Pulp. So that's my wonderful model.
Model, how do you feel?
I feel good. Okay, this is my dream board. I've had this for quite a while since Susan Pop Giorgio came into town, and we had to do the dream board then. And I just added some things to it. I have my personal life all over the place, and then I have my business and the hair industry. And what I really want to do with myself is I want to create change for myself within my body and my mind and my spirit. And I want to be able to start making ends meet, finally. I want to travel a lot, and I want to be able to do anybody's hair at any time, a woman or a man, child, elderly, whatever, and get married in a couple of years. So my 30-day is to start working at my new salon, which I'm interviewing at Avalon right now. Yeah, I have a technical next week. Start rebuilding a new clientele there and start getting in badass shape. My 60 days to keep working on my new clientele by self-promotion, keep working with my personal trainer at 24-Hour Fitness, and take time for my boyfriend James.
It's okay. This is a good example of how wonderful this whole experience. Oh, that's great. Brought that up. Yeah. So.
I'm really trying not to.
Oh, that's all right. And it's a necessity. This is a part of what you do here. I mean, it takes a lot of work for people to get through this process. It is not. I think the value of this program, we talk about it, is we pay you to learn, but for you to get the value of the program, you have to work. And you have to put the time in, and there's a lot of things that go on in your lives, and that will always be the case. That stuff never goes away, but when you're able to manage it all, put it out, get done with this program, it really says a lot about you in the end in terms of your dedication to the process. And it's been one of those things for everybody that's hard work. People take sacrifices and make sacrifices in their life, whether it's your boyfriend, your husband, your children, and that sort of thing. So, it's worth it. Letting it out. Man. That's what it boils down to. It's like, man, I've been carrying that for 8 months. Woo!
Finally.
Yeah. Keep going.
Okay, so my 60 days to start taking more time for my boyfriend James and his daughter Brittany, and start on my debt issues because I've got a lot of them. My 90-day is to enjoy my birthday, and I keep working on my debt and my clientele. My 1 year is to stop smoking altogether, even when I go out and drink and all that stuff. Be established at my salon, keep eating healthy and in great shape, and be almost out of debt. I want to get a tattoo and get some dirt bikes eventually. My 3-year plan is to get married to James, start having enough money to travel. I want a Hyundai Santa Fe, and we want to get some dirt bikes and a fifth wheel to travel around the USA. And then my 5-year plan is to hopefully get a hybrid catamaran, which is a sailboat, if none of you guys don't know. Live wherever I want to, when I want to, so like the Keys in the wintertime. And I don't know, maybe be doing hair, maybe not, maybe just traveling and having a good time with my family. So that's that. And then what Pure Talent has done for me, Pure Talent has taught me how to be committed and driven to go above and beyond, not only to our guests, but in my own belief with myself. I feel more confident and more determined than I ever have been about myself, my goals, my career, and my technical skills. Pure Talent and Aveda have taught me to be better in everything I do, from communicating with friends and guests to business ethics. There's a lot of people to name, so I'm not going to name them all. But I have a lot of people to be thankful for. And I have all of you to thank for making this a truly memorable experience. Each one of you, from the assistants to the front desk to the owners and trainers to the stylists on both sides, have made this journey all that much more fun, humorous, and entertaining. I will hold all that I have learned very close to my heart and mind, and just try to keep learning more and more. And my promise to myself is I promise to keep learning in every environment I set myself in, whether in a group of friends or advanced education. I have to learn. There are no secrets to anything, just things I haven't learned yet. I promise to spend... Sorry, I promise to spend more time for myself and for my family, and I promise to make all my goals a true part of my life.
I think, it's funny. I mean, we're all going through things and stuff like that. And I think sometimes you kind of forget how much I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for?
Bottle?
No, not bottle, but just how much you become, it's just like when people get into pain. After a while, you learn to forget the pain, you forget about, because you've got to do, and then all of a sudden you start thinking, wow, man, the weight of this is really carrying me. And we've been dealing with some things here. Obviously, a lot of people know about different things that are transponding here. And it's a great deal of weight. But I'll tell you what, I'm getting closer to the end of that journey, and it's amazing how it feels when you finish a journey that you've committed something to, and you've stuck to, and maintained, and followed through with that process. It's a hell of a relief, isn't it?
That is a relief.
It is a huge relief. And
It's on Saturday.
Yeah. I think within that, there's a lot of emotion that goes with that,
Yeah.
and it's very positive emotions, because she's got the rest of her life and the rest of her future. She's got a great plan. She's got a great place she's interviewing at. And the rest of it's already defined by what she wants to do in her life, and she knows what that is. Now, how many people out there have that much clarity? Not a lot. Okay, really, they don't. So, kudos. Good job. All right, who's next? Who's ready? Any questions for Kendall, by the way?
I think it's pretty slick, because Abby's hiding out back there.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yes, he wants to marry me.
Did you say?
Any questions for Kendall?
I told you I was going to cry. I wanted to.
That's nice. Means a lot.
You know that.
Okay, this is my guest, Angela. And Angela today was completely open to a whole new change. So that means a lot, but Angela came in, her picture is right there, with a level 4 RO on her hair. It was just really red and just all over colors. So, and her hair was pretty long. But she was really open to change, and she